Why you texting? Why? You're getting nervous.
Louisville police officer, D.D. Mega Doo-Doo. I'm sorry.
Beautiful. That's an intro.
Wow.
I'm excited.
It was fun to reassemble that. I had lost the original stinger from 2 years ago or whatever, and had to rebuild it a little bit. So, yeah, this is the H3 News Bulletin. Welcome. We got some pretty juicy stories. I wanted to lead today with what is really an update, and I kind of feel guilty being the one to present this because this is really Ian territory more than me, but this is breaking news. You all remember Lil Uzi Vert?
Of course.
Or Little Cutie Squirt is Ian's name for him.
Little Cutie Squirt?
Little Cutie Squirt. You remember his whole thing with the death cults and his album cover and everything? Well, the album is finally out.
Oh.
I'm happy to report. It's called Eternal Atake.
Atake.
You have
Fact check me on that, Ian. You know how this is pronounced?
A take.
A take. Eternal.
What does it take?
What is a take?
It was a word that was in the original slogan from the Heaven's
The Heaven's Gate people.
Oh, so he's still
I'm not
memeing
sure
on
what it
Heaven's Gate.
Still memeing on Heaven's Gate. Now this is the new album cover.
That's awesome.
Which, yeah,
That's as if they actually made it to.
right. And you'll recall the original plan was he just wanted to kind of do this rip up. This wasn't the original album cover, but it looked a lot like this. This was the Heaven's Gate logo that it kind of parodied. And the surviving members of the Heaven's Gate cult sued him. He tried to fight it, saying it was fair use, but he ended up backing down.
Really?
Yeah. And so instead what he did, which was kind of cool, is just a few days ago on March 2nd, I believe, he tweeted 3 alternative album covers, and he let the fans decide. He did a poll. And I got to say, I think the fans did well. I think this is definitely the coolest out of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, was this the guy who was tweeting at me to shut my white mouth, or was that someone else?
No, I don't.
Who was that?
That was
Little Tracy?
Little Tracy was beefing with me on Twitter.
Yes, and it was really seemed like a misunderstanding, if I remember
Yeah, I think
right.
we squashed the beef.
And the beef was squashed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's good to hear.
Ian, have you heard the new album? Is it good?
I listened to some of it, and it seemed cool so far. I'm excited to finish it. It only came out this morning.
Ah.
Literally.
Well,
this is breaking news.
How exciting.
Breaking news right here. So congratulations to Little Cutie Squirt. Continuing on in entertainment news, our old buddy Weinstein, I don't know if you heard, but he was found guilty on many, not all, but many of the charges against him. And immediately upon being found guilty, he said that he was feeling not well and was taken to the hospital, which a lot of people thought was a bunch of phooey. But he survived, and now he is in Rikers, so good riddance.
Rikers. That's a serious one.
That's the one in the middle of New York City. Yeah, that's kind of infamous.
So he remains a New Yorker, at least.
A New Yorker till the end. So congratulations to the city of New York and the world.
And
for
enjoy your stay.
Yeah, have fun. And finally, in entertainment news, I don't know if you've heard, but William Shatner, a.k.a. Captain Kirk,
Of course.
is going through a divorce.
Oh, no.
Yeah, very sad.
How old is he?
And
He's got to be...
he's way up there.
He's pretty old to be doing a divorce.
Yeah.
Like, at a certain age, I feel like, unless you're married to a young wife, do you know what I mean?
He's 88 years old.
And how old is his wife?
His most recent wife, because he's been married many times. His most recent wife is Elizabeth Shatner, and she is, I'll tell you right now, she does not look 88. She's 60, so, just 28 years.
What do you make of that? How long were they married?
Since 2000, I just saw it, 2001, it looked like.
So they've been married for 19
That's
years.
weird.
And she's going to leave his ass at 88 years old?
Pretty
8
weird.
years old. They are
Damn.
going their separate ways. And so...
Yeah, he's going a separate way eternally
probably pretty soon.
at 88.
Maybe. Thankfully, it's not too vicious of a divorce. They're going through divorce court and everything. And Los Angeles Superior Court just ruled that I guess he owns 4 houses, and so those are being split evenly between the 2 of them. But Bill is getting all the horse semen.
What?
We got to read this headline. William Shatner gets horse semen in divorce settlement.
So apparently
his ex got Kentucky home. That seems like a bad
What
trade.
is this title?
So I guess he's very into raising race horses. And I don't know if you know this, but the semen of winning horses
What?
is worth a lot of money.
Do you have an idea how much a load of semen goes for?
But what do they do with it?
To breed more
breed?
race horses because it's considered if the horse wins a big race, it's considered like he's got great genes, and so that if you want to. Rate it's very strange.
They do that with humans too. If you go to a sperm bank, like your IQ and your fitness and your height, your sperm goes for more premium. You can get my sperm on the bargain on the bargain bin.
Yeah, apparently the American Triple Crown winner, American Pharaoh.
Wow.
He's
got his sperm?
No, but you were asking how much it could cost. One insemination from American Pharaoh, who again won the Triple Crown, which is like the biggest prize in horse racing, $200,000.
Whoa, that's a load.
That's
a hell of a
load for a load, dude.
Dude, I'd be out there jerking that horse off all day. I wonder if he just got a bunch of loads banked.
Maybe. I mean, apparently this horse semen was equivalent to a house.
Right.
That's awesome.
So she got the house, he got the cum. Yeah. So there you go.
So I wonder if he just has like a bunch of cum and like frozen or something.
That's what I imagine. Yeah.
There's the room for it.
It's funny. You milk horses, or you milk cows, but then you jerk off.
It's a different kind of milking.
Yeah,
yes.
you jerk
It's a very different kind of milking.
That's so fascinating.
That turns me on.
Hey, also from Kentucky.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder if Papa has
It
some
might
race
actually
horses.
turn him on.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, come on.
Come on,
Ew.
Ew.
No, how dare you?
All right, moving on from the world of Hollywood and into the digital realm of entertainment news. I don't know if you guys saw this, and this is obviously very relevant to us, but Trisha posted a video. She is retiring from YouTube,
No, she's
according
not.
to her.
How?
He can't be.
Well, she says that she no longer, which this lines up with what she was telling us when she was here last, is that she doesn't really make any money from her YouTube anymore, and it's more trouble than it's worth. And she'll be focusing on her other endeavors,
Which squirting.
yeah, all right.
But the YouTube is a strong promotional tool. I mean, she wouldn't be the squirter she is without the YouTube audience.
Right, but maybe she's just found that
That's her. Oh my god.
that is Trisha.
Well, Trisha's going to be here with us next week, right?
Well, next Friday, and that's why I decided to bring this up because I mean, are we worried at all that she's?
No, she's in. We're dogs. We're dogs. Come on. She's like a friend of the show.
Yeah,
She would never.
She would
But
never
it
do
is
that to
important to note that if you want to apply to be Trisha's future husband, you better do it now because the time is. I mean, this may well be the deadline.
Yeah, in fact, our deadline is Sunday, which we're posting this tomorrow on Saturday. So if you're watching this on Saturday, this is basically your last shot. Podcast at H3H3 Productions.
No, Producatons.
Production, that's what it was.
Podcast at h3hproductions.com. Get it in.
Oh, look at that. We got the lower third.
Does it say Producatons?
That's a good
Ian?
question. It's too small to see.
Why is it so small?
No, it's spelled correctly.
Okay, we're good.
Tiny. All right, well, whatever. You guys know what
You
you're
are
doing.
bullying me.
I am not bullying you.
That's a soundbite.
Oh, wow.
Clap those cheeks.
Oh, that's
Also
awesome.
soundbite.
Those are really good. I am not bullying you. Here, you can soundbite that, Zach, and just have a. I am not bullying you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And then continuing on with this.
I am bullying you. Are you even listening, Ian? Okay, go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
So continuing on with the news from the digital space, I guess you could say. Did you hear about this former FaZe Clan member who
Fired a weapon. You can't show it. I asked Ariel.
Okay, so we won't show it.
Because I was like, can I?
Yeah.
Because now everything's so tight ass, and it's just so obnoxious. I go, there's a clip of the coronavirus meme. What was it? Oh, the woman from the CDC licking her fingers. I was like, "Can I show this?" He's like, "No." You believe that? And I say, "Oh, can I show this guy firing the gun?" He says, "No." I said, "Okay." So there you go.
Well, we won't show it, but if you want to check it out for yourselves, go look up Sore Carl. Clip is all over YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, he was just fucking around on his stream on Twitch and, trying to act tough with a firearm. And it went off.
Loaded handgun. On his desk.
Shot his can of G Fuel, which is just hilarious. He was then immediately suspended from Twitch. His clan, I guess Sore Clan, dropped him. But the reason I actually brought it up more so, I mean, it's hilarious on its own, but then he had to refute a rumor, which was going around that his fiance had left him. He had tweeted, I guess her name is Alicia. Just so you guys know, Alicia and I are still together. I don't know who decided to start spreading this. She's the most supported thing in my life. She's unbelievably upset for me and still is. At least I still have her. Where you scroll down and immediately see that the person responsible for that rumor was our old friend Keemstar.
That can't be. Keemstar would never report anything that wasn't true.
Yeah, weird. He lost his girlfriend, Twitch partnership, and kicked from his team all in one stream. Drama alert. So cool.
Well, well, clearly you're wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I think they did break.
Well, he's a serious journalist. Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
Of course. And how dare you question his credibility? And please go after Keemstar when you inevitably go into a sociopathic rage at somebody having said something about you.
Right.
Focus it on Dan, please, and not me. Thank you.
And finally, moving on to tech news. Your favorite company, Apple, I'm sure you have probably heard about this lawsuit. They were nailed on intentionally slowing down their phones as the battery wore out. Well, they are going to have to pay up.
That's not enough.
$500 million. Yeah, so
that's not enough money.
Right.
They have made so much money.
Right.
From that.
It looks like that class action will result in iPhone owners getting about $25 a piece, which when you consider the fact that people, their phones were slowing down, so they went and bought a new iPhone
several times.
What do you do with $20?
What do you really do with $25?
They're like, yeah, give us the $25 and we'll fix your battery.
Right.
They get the money back.
And the funny thing is, originally, when they admitted it, Apple offered a discounted battery replacement at $29.
How ironic.
Right.
What a perfect bet.
Many people claim they had already spent hundreds of dollars to buy the new phones because Apple didn't reveal the cause of the problem. If they'd known, they could have just bought new. Yeah, so it's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Apple's rationale for doing this is that as the battery decays and gets older, if they slow down the processor on the phone, the battery life will last. And so, they're arguing this was a conscious decision to improve battery life. Would you rather your phone run slow or last all day?
Bullshit. They pre-canned that answer 10 years ago
right,
in anticipation of this happening.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I mean, again, at least they are paying something. It's probably not nearly enough.
Well, hopefully it just doesn't happen anymore now that it's out in the open.
I guess that's true. It may incentivize them to not do it. Maybe. Or maybe they'll just decide, hey, we made way more than $500 million doing this, so let's just keep doing it.
By the way, who does that money go to? I always wonder when corporations do these super slimy shit, who gets this money? Oh, it's a class action lawsuit.
It's a class action, right. So what that means is...
So the lawyers get
Lawyers, yes, exactly.
That's a good racket they've got there.
The lawyers get a fair share of that.
Everyone gets $20 and we get $250. Right. Sounds good.
And jobs for years. And finally, in some science news, apparently life will not be ending within the next month. There is a massive asteroid that there was a little bit of concern could hit us. But we are being reassured. Oh, let me turn that off. Reassured by NASA that we're all good. This asteroid that is between 1.1 and 2.5 miles wide.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big one.
boy.
That's enough to wipe out all life on Earth, kind of.
Are they going to show the? Can you full screen this video?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's have a look here.
I think this is a more
this is
broad, just about This map, all these dots though, are all of the asteroids that are flying around. So there's a lot of junk out there.
Zach, are you more afraid of Corona or these asteroid belt?
Corona.
It's probably.
How's your hair feel, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah, how we doing?
It's up in a ponytail right now, or a man bun.
Can you feel it though?
Is it like smooth?
Dry?
It definitely is smooth. It's kind of gritty, to tell you the truth.
Why are you putting those headphones?
What's great?
You don't ruin those headphones.
No. It's not wet anymore. It's not like.
All right.
Can I feel it?
Yeah, sure.
I think we're gonna have to get the real report on Tuesday, or Wednesday. Gritty. I mean, it feels like ooh, there's still a mayonnaise.
Rough.
Your hands clean?
I don't have Corona, as far as I'm aware. It's not like silky smooth, but it feels fine.
Do you get the gritty aspect what I'm talking about?
I don't feel gritty, no. Okay. But I think you just are. You know your hair.
He's way more familiar than we will ever be. Wow.
Go ahead, Dan.
Well, thanks for that update.
My fingers do smell faintly of mayonnaise.
It's like eucalyptus and mayo.
So, just to wrap this up, we are not going to die from this asteroid. But reading up about this led me to, did you know, they actually track all of the possible extinction level events in our future. Now, the probability of these, you can see, is quite low. Like this one, for example, it's -4 on the scientific scale. So that's, 0.0001 chance of hitting us.
Not impossible.
Right, but that's the thing. So, I mean, it's not a huge list, but all of these are giant asteroids that are going to fly pretty close to us within the next 100 years or so.
Only 22 entries? That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, that we know of, though.
So
there'll be a lot more out there.
So our biggest boy here is 29075.
Well, let's see, actually. This would actually be, this is by far the highest chance, this one. And it has 62 chances of hitting the Earth.
I see. So what is this percentage here?
Well,
Show me the figure. If you click, it shows it.
4.9% chance of Earth impact. That's what I'm saying. That one's pretty good.
1 in 20? I don't like those odds. of it impacting when?
It says between 2095 and 2118. So we've got
we'll be
a little bit of time.
Yeah, we'll have a way
to
we'll bonk that bitch out of this.
What was the movie with Bruce Willis?
Armageddon.
Armageddon. There you go. Yeah, we'll Armageddon that shit.
We'll send some blacksmiths. Space,
right, dude, some oil derrick guys, and that's right.
Then we'll have no problem.
No worries.